So here we go with the ruling Caste arena, the 5th and final arena in the Castithan DLC. That I have to admit, here we are. I just want to show you real quick. I'm gonna use this, well, it's the highest ego BMG I have, so I'm still using the pulsar. I'm using the highest BMG I have so that I can heal myself if I need to, because I know I will not need anything but my primary at this point. You see, gold is 6,000, so it's not really that difficult. This final one isn't, but I want to make sure I stay alive because I'm going to make sure I get my gold. So I was a little disappointed with this DLC playthrough at the second time. I think the first time I played it, I was so happy I didn't even care. But the second time I was like, really? That's all there was to this? It's kind of disappointing, other than, of course, the weapons and stuff that came with it, which really weren't all that impressive in themselves. It brought in blades. It brought in technically our swords, which everybody loves. But other than that, it was nothing I thought was to get just super excited about. So, I don't know. I guess it's funny to look at things in the future or past.
Yet they've earned nothing. Show the Thorn Liro that what you receive, you have earned.
And boy, my guy is kind of grizzled and ugly looking there, isn't he? I don't think I was going for beauty with him, so. Now this one, really and truly, the Volge aren't that big a part of it. You can focus more on dark matter because they're a little bit easier to kill. And yeah, I have to test it. I gotta see, okay, if I use this, how quick does it run out of energy? And no, it's really not super great. I was trying to give it a shot just so I could see if it does enough damage that I could actually get away with it. And it's just not enough. So, and I hate all these little electrical things everywhere. So, and even that, I want to see, it just takes so long to take them out. You're kind of hoping, it would do better than this, but it really isn't. So, like I said, I have not the best of weapons for this character, so, and which is good because I wanted to make the point that you can do this with no concern. See, look, I'm already at 1,300 points playing around with the BMG and everything, and this last arena is, to me, one of the easier ones to get gold on, just hands down easier. And I mean, if you ignore the Volge, for the most part, I mean, you kill some and all that, because you kill whatever comes across your path in the end, but really and truly, I need to get up top, because that's where all those little guys seem to be at, mostly, and those little guys are a big part of your points and everything, so kind of important to get to them. And right now, you can get your multipliers up, but a lot of times it's hard to do much killing by the time you get to a big guy that would actually make the multiplier worth it. So you can see I'm trying to make my way up here as I'm running out of time to kind of try to get a little bit of extra points, and that multipliers can pay off to an extent. And as you see, it's almost 4,000 points just from the first round. So we're at bronze, and we're 1,000 points from silver and 2,000 from gold. It's so easy, this final arena, to get gold. It's almost ridiculous how easy it is now. It used to, I swear this one really and truly was the one that took me a little bit longer, trying to make sure I got the modifiers going and everything. And this one has just been kind of easy in the end. It's like the changes they made, and man, those barrels just don't do crap for damage to these guys. So it's frustrating like that. It's just, I don't know. I know I hate the snipers. I'm like, more snipers. It's just perfect. He hits me, takes away everything, and maybe just as well that I fell down. Let my shield come back up a little bit. And that's one thing too. When you're used to a regenerator shield, and that guy got his back too, but when you're used to a regenerator shield, it is hard not to have one. You get used to your health. See, look at that. Kill a dark matter sniper. See, there's another thing that I haven't killed yet with this character. I'm like, really? I hadn't even done a monolith or something? Come on. Sniper in the freaking middle. And I'll put him above everything. I freaking hate snipers. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Everybody probably hates the sniper, so. And I am taking a beating from that guy. So. And there we go. See, we're 500 points away, and we're still You know, look at this, 45 seconds into the round. Or to the round's over with, and of course this guy would lay a shield out in front of him. Not even going to mess with him. I'm going to go over to things that are easier to kill. It takes too long to kill the monitors sometimes, so it's just as easy to kill these guys. And look at that. 30 seconds left in round 2, and we're at 6,000 points. Already gold. That's why I was saying it's so easy. Using bio helps to rip out those plates, which means you're doing your damage afterwards. They're not getting any kind of buffer from their plates to keep you from doing as much damage, so it's a lot easier that way. And we're going to change out weapons too, because like, where's this guy shooting from? And see, there it goes again. Wait, that is, I just don't know. Okay. And at this point, it's just a matter of not wanting to go down. So we get rid of the biopulsar, and now I'm going to go to Hellfire. That way when I shoot, it's going to take much longer to kill anything, absolutely, but I will get health steal now, so or shield steal or whatever, so that will definitely help keep us alive, which is all that matters at this point. It's just staying alive. Now it's just a matter of surviving all these rounds, not even worrying if I kill too much, what I kill, when I kill, because we're gold. I do like to, like I said, I like to have that buffer in case that miracle, insane, crazy thing happens where we go down. I love to have that 1,000 point buffer because going down stinks. And I love that these guys are just sitting here dancing. Just dance and die for me. Thank you. Now we don't, now thanks to the modifier, we don't just have 1,000, we have a 2,000 point buffer. So, and see, look at this, see how long it's taking? The bio would really, really have sped up how quickly I could kill this trooper. And look at there, see another one of those. Hey, you just now finally killed this. Wow, congratulations. You've never done it before. But that's what a modifier can do. Modifier can definitely speed up how fast your score is. Killing something really jumps it up. And the bio really helps to kill them faster. But fire technically will do more damage, but it just, you also have to get through their plates too, and if their plates are still there, that's the same as a 20% damage reduction, and we are not big. I'm not big on that at all. So here I go again. Yeah, I pull this out. I don't know why. I just have to know. I got to keep testing. So, and I'm always trying to see what's going to work best on that secondary. Even though it's the final round, I'm there. I don't have to worry. I already know I don't have to worry about it. You'll see me sit back at some points a little bit more, but it's hard to sit too much sometimes, especially in the early rounds when I know that I'm not worried about going down. These aren't the enemies that will down me as much as some other things were, so why not sit here and rack up some more points? I don't really know why, because you don't get keys or anything off of this. All you get is the payment at the end, which is like some script and some XP, which is good actually for this character. If I'd have done it on my higher ego character, there would have been no XP for me. It would have been a complete waste, but this character actually got some. Helped actually level this character up quite a bit, probably about 100 ego or so running through these. Did not finish all the Castithan DLC. Look how fast that guy's running. Look at him. I was like, where's he going? I was looking at how fast he's walking, because he was like in the wrong spot, and he's like, okay, I'm in the right spot. And really a bulwark, I'm not just going to go press my luck against a bulwark a whole lot, because they do a ton of damage when they fire their little rocket blast spread thing out and everything. He is ticking away at me too. He would like to get me. Look at this waste. So I said maybe if you had a good BMG in there. See, I'm getting in his crosshairs. Time to get out of there. I start getting messed up when the bulwark comes along. Something we'll take care of. But when there's other enemies shooting at you, you really just don't want to fight that bulwark a lot. So. And if you wonder why I have the scope on, why do you have a scope on there? Number one, it's coming in handy here. It works pretty well. I fire from the hip most of the time, but it was the only purge. Oh, there he is. Just waiting behind me. The only purge scope I had, and I wasn't looking. I was looking to get my final perk of purge in, the one for the life steal. So this is the scope that got put on because of it. They're really not too horrible when you get used to them. I know most people don't want to look down a scope. They want to see iron sights. So yeah, now we're going to take on him a little bit. He was by a barrel, so that'll help him take a little bit of damage. And as you see what I was saying too, there's the Volds are more later on in this than there are anything else. It's mostly dark matter type of situation for the most part everywhere else. And so look at all this. Ah, there's that blast. I hate those blasts. Heal ourselves a little bit, get the shield going. Even though it's a small shield, just still don't take any chance. And now it's a matter of I'm trying to kill him before the round ends. Come on, let me kill him before the round ends. You hate it when they have that much health and you feel like you're not doing enough. And don't hit me. And there we go. See, we got it. Plus, there's the good XP from it. But it didn't pay off the points you kind of thought it would pay off for killing a bulwark. You would expect that many rounds it takes to kill it that you would actually get paid pretty well, and you really don't. So, but it's a little bit. This one good thing is it's a little bit glitchy here and there with these. But it used to be, you know, back whenever I beat them the first time with my main character, there was a lot of disconnects, constantly disconnecting. That was the biggest thing. What were you going to? You could beat it and you could get disconnected as you were exiting it and not get credit for it. It used to be really, really frustrating that it was that way. So even with a few glitches it has, a little bit of lag here and there, which is nowhere near what it used to be, this is really not that bad to do. It took me a far less time than I thought. I thought I'm gonna attempt to do these as quickly as I can, and hopefully on the first attempt. But I expected multiple runs, so I have to admit I was quite pleased. It's the first run on everything, so it really tells you how well that bio worked. And you can see it now as I'm using fire instead of bio. You can really see that the fire nano just doesn't cut it at all in these arenas. You need to be able to take out those plates. Plates weren't there before. Fire would have been perfectly fine before, but with armor, you're just going to have to be plates. And maybe plate slicer. The problem is I found that as of lately, plate slicer does not really do what it should. It seems like they fixed it and then unfixed it. It hasn't been proccing, I guess is what we'll call it. And unless you're using bio, it hasn't been proccing as well as it could possibly be. And I wouldn't trade that over a good bio nano for these arenas. So you want to make sure you're getting that armor break too, which you will get some. You won't get it. It won't show up when you think it should show up. So sometimes it's off, but it's still points that really do come in handy. Where you see all I got there was opportunist and power kill.
You're every bit as dangerous as I'd hoped. And you've earned your status as a Thawande, a Thorn Liro champion. Congratulations. To most, these masks honor our people's culture and glorify the Liros. But that's not why we wear them. We wear the masks to mock the Liros. We want others to rise up and annihilate this vulgar system. We want people to see this mask and be reminded of how unjust and sickening the Upper Liro is. And how those in it will do anything to blind you from seeing that. Take it. Wear it. Let the whisper scream. The Thorn Liro is here. And nothing will stop it from growing.
And yay, gold, of course. You can see there's much higher scores up there, but had I played with a higher level character, I would also be putting a higher score. But gold was our only objective for this run through. And that will do it. This was the final arena. I'm going to let this keep rolling a little bit. We'll see a few of the little rewards drop. Getting the mask, getting the blue blade, which is disappointing. We could have at least got a purple, right, for all this work. And I will catch you guys later.